That is being very generous. I'll be honest with you. That is such a crazy pick.
Yep.
Fanny into Melissa.
Oh my. The go away will literally make Nazara go away. But let's see GEEK as we do have a pause here. It's about to hype the matchup, but yeah, it's game 1. Closing match of today. So we'll take a slow breather as we troubleshoot the ideas and the problems. Thank you very much for being patient with us. But yeah, what angles do you see the Fanny making a play, right? Because if you want to go straight, there's a Belleric waiting for you with the lockdown. The Rafaela can kind of deter that burst with the heal. The Ruby with the mini stuns. And then you have, you know, Melissa just doing her own thing with the go away. So how are you supposed to function as this Fanny?
You just answered your own question, bro.
You can. I don't like the look of this for Kevin.
Dude, these drafts have been like pretty weird, not gonna lie, for GEEK fam.
But there is no way Nazara ain't comfortable playing Eastern Ship, right?
There's no way Nazara... Yeah, no, he played Eastern Ship.
Yeah.
But it would have been too safe, so to be fair, they kind of have to go crazy. If they go Eastern Shin, it's not any better. You don't want to go front and back against a composition with this much healing.
That's true. But here we go. GEEK fam against EVOS. Game 1 of match 3 today. Let's see if Nazara and co can make it work.
Here we go. Erlan on the QC, Melissa on his very comfortable pickup. This is going to be a free lethal wanderer. Nazara started orange. Oh, maybe, yeah, it is. Albert picking it up.
Just small wins all over the place for EVOS, and it looks like there is literally no GEEK believer at all.
Don't worry, you got Naveen. You got Naveen.
You got Naveen. Kevin.
Chefin!
Say over there. Ranger Ermas just shouted Chefin out for being the only believer in GEEK fam.
Yeah.
Champion.
One of my favorite saying, cope and hope in both of nostrils. Each of nostrils, left and right.
Yeah.
Emblems by Bayou, as you can see here. It's gonna be both Wilderness Blessing for both Boy and Audi DZ. So they want to play fast here. They know that the early game tempo has to be secured against this kind of composition. Bargain Hunter for Erlan as well, despite going up against a Fanny, despite going up against a Boy. The reason why, he has a lot of peel, he has a lot of healing as well.
I think he knows that he's going to snowball too. That's the main reason, right? So we'll see. With turtle number 1, Nazara has purple buff. He decided to take the purple buff second. Goes into the mid lane, trying to get prio. Rizza is a bit too smart for that with Mueza. That's level 4 on the Rafaela now as they look to corral over. Renby doing a good job. Getting past Marcel. Mueza getting healed back up. Now to poke. They go on to Marcel with the consecration to pull back as well. With the holy bat. What?
Okay, they missed their skill shots rather than the I'm offended, but I think this is a free turtle for GEEK fam.
They go all in on the Uranus, and Blazing Away comes around for GEEK fam. EVOS, why are we going in on Uranus? Hello?
Yeah, especially after the Purify is expectedly going to be popped up. So the amount of resources that's burned for that was pretty puzzling. And even then, if I were EVOS, I would be happy, or like I would be content with losing out on the first objective, man.
That's a bit weird coming in from EVOS. I think they overestimated the damage. I mean, they did have that damage, but you don't really have that instant burst, not with the Rafaela being in the mid lane. So you can't really take the Uranus down. That's Purify burn at least, so maybe that's something, but there won't be any action. 30 seconds onwards. Up top, it's just a safe lane for Erlan to farm up as the Melissa. And you can see, you know, cut waves being done by Marcel. Not much happening, but Erlan subject to a dive.
No,
it's gonna be fun.
A bit of poke. Yeah, they want to hit on the turret a little bit. Yeah. I'm still so thrown off by that decision by EVOS to go on Marcel.
Yeah, especially for a team like EVOS, which is really known for their objective-taking prowess, right? They just corral around that Y-Bush and somehow didn't really do anything with their resources. And Kanziski, good thing he's being active though. Rotating around the map, I don't know if that was necessary, but in the end, he didn't lose out on much in the top lane. So far, there's nothing on the board.
Rapid Tryon, taunt, flicker out, healing comes around. Oh, Mueza gets away. with literally 1 HP for a bit there. AudiTZ up top, trying to farm off of Erlan, trying to relieve some pressure off of the Claude, and it will still be a whole wave that Erlan gets, but Kenzie, oh, dude, taking so many hits on that turret.
Okay. Well, at least Adlan is super safe, especially with the go away. There are a lot of heroes that really wants to dive and get close towards the Melissa. First item completed for Nazara is going to be the Hep to see, so expect more damage coming in from the Fanny.
Incredibly slow game so far for especially GEEK. Maybe until now. Oh my god.
A pull back into the Holy Baptism. Good pick off from EVOS. Randy still has it. Oh, what? Solo kill! Erlan finding Kenziski. We thought he was going to be the man to put GEEK on the map, but it turns out Erlan's just better.
How
We need a replay.
did that happen? And I want to check the item too, because usually in this kind of matchup, you build a warrior boots, and that usually means that it's mostly just gonna be a bit of trade here and there. There's no like actual kill pressure from both marksmen, man.
Well,
I want to see the item.
Kenziski does have the warrior boots,
Oh, he
and he
does?
has also completed DHS.
What?
Erlan has the corrosion sight, so maybe he has that extra, you know, tad bit of damage with the slow too, but yeah, unexpectedly, losing the 1v1 against the Melissa. Let's see if this is gonna cost even bigger damage, because now Erlan has a pathway to can just push out the waves towards the topside turret. This might be a dive on towards Marcel. Holy Baptism misses.
Yep.
By the way, that was before that was a massive miscalculation by a boy. Not only he can just trade some damage with Riza and also Randy, he didn't expect the Ruby EXP to pack that much punch. And I can understand that, but you have to be a bit more careful from now on.
Yeah, and I'm offended over on AudiTZ as well. Nazara still doing a good job though, keeping the gold lead from exploding to the side of EVOS. GEEK fam, really impressive stuff. The fact that they lost out 2 kills, a turtle as well as a structure, but they're able to keep the gold lead like right here. It's dead even.
Yeah. Even with the solo kill, hasn't been that far. 400 gold difference from Kenziski and Erlan. The Melissa doing heavy damage, especially when you know it scales very well into the mid and late game.
Yeah, unfortunately though, the gold lead that GEEK fam has secured has come mostly through the Marcel. The Marcel, the hero, AudiTZ.
Okay.
Because he's been poking everyone left and right. This is what the usual Marcel is all about. Having that economy advantage towards the opposing roamer, but they're going for Marcel again.
Yeah, this time I think they have no damage though, if they're able to lock him down, but unfortunately they won't be able to. So they use, how many ultimates there? I think just 1, right? Just Riza on it, say okay. Marcel's out of the fight for a bit. No consecration, no purify. Means that this will be another neutral objective. Oh, there you go. They're gonna go all in on the Marcel, and this time they still don't have enough damage to kill him. Wow, that's surprising.
Yeah, and even Albert completes a Sky Piercer, but yet without a kill. Kenziski might be next to the chopping block. He's down below. Audi with the flank, with the conceal. Nothing will happen.
Yep.
There's one thing that I didn't account for in the trap though. Like, this Uranus is going to be a big problem for EVOS later on. Despite not picking a lot of punches, his position is going to be a sandbag. It's just physical damage mostly.
Yeah.
So itemizing towards EVOS should be a piece of cake. You can even build something like a blade armor. Uh-oh.
Boom, bang. Oh, golden hour on the purify. Wait!
Oh my god!
They used the blazing away. They used everything, but the Thunderous Wrath was used too early by a boy. He saw the golden hour and he used the ult, so it don't hit.
Yeah.
Oh.
Supposed to stack, but it did not. So a missed opportunity for GEEK fam and EVOS get out unscathed.
Yo, Nazara's
I
doing
think so,
work.
yeah, it's actually an opportunity for GEEK fam right now. Nazara is doing the Kevin, doing the Kyrie earlier.
Wow.
Really, this is just a split pushing Fanny from now on, and there is really nothing that EVOS can do about that aside from sending someone to handle the Fanny, and that's really not what EVOS has been doing so far. So far, they always move as 5. We're gonna take a look at the item real quick though. It looks like it's still gonna be a tough boot for all.
Dude, they go on Marcel again. Like, how many times do they need to learn this lesson? Muesa! Wrath for the Dryad, now with the taunt as well. They go all in on Kenzie, but they don't have a lot of those resources.
Now, it's all over. It's done. The team fight. A reset again for Mueza and Kenziski. They're all gone. But the mid lane turret still yet untouched. EVOS might want to go for round 2, but at least for now, Nazara is keeping score on Albert's farming pattern.
All right. Not the biggest loss there for both sides. Hold on. But the Marcel engages. Gotta stop. Like, they know it's a Uranus, my guy. Maybe they kind of lose this window already. They want to burst down the Uranus in the early game just to make the Uranus as bad as possible in the mid game, right? So that way, you know, they have much more, I guess, like, it's easier to play with the front to back.
Nazara.
Marcel cannot just scout easily. But now,
Nazara.
uh-oh.
It's dangerous.
Oh,
Well, look at the damage, man. Albert's down HP.
tries to go for the cutthroat. Rizza's right there as well. Good cables by Nazara. Rendy offended already.
No one's offended. None taken.
Uh-huh. Only 700 gold lead though for EVOS, and this is again very, very slow game for GEEK, especially so far. Only 1 kill secured for Kenziski, but he got killed 2 times, man. That's not the usual Kenziski KDA. He's the leader in kill per game so far.
Yeah.
This season.
Yep, look at the holy healing though. The Lord Dance is beautiful, but the wave up top is building back for GEEK fam. It's actually good for them.
Yeah. EVOS so far. Looking to target the Lord. Holy Baptism.
Yep, on Marcel again, but dude.
It's a Uranus.
Okay, retry. At least it's still going to be Albert there. Muez with Aphrodite and a flicker. Finds everybody now with Erlan going for the shots. Marcel will finally die. And it's to Rizza. Albert now with a jump on Audi TZ. And he finds it as well. Big win for EVOS.
Sky Piercer stack as well for Albert. That's going to be him at least getting 2 kills. The turret will be next to the chopping block. The Lord spawns down bottom. GEEK fam, I think they can still defend this mid-wave before it crashes into the holy defense.
Nazara.
Yeah, Nazara earlier was super late in the 50-50, man. Oh, hold on a second.
Oh, Rizza's able to get away. Erlan pops in the go away. Nazara. He still manages to get out. Dude, Nazara against a Ruby and a Melissa is still playing so well.
Yep.
Wow.
He doesn't need to commit to these skirmishes. Doesn't need to commit to where Rendy or even Mueza is. He can just run away, work on the side lanes, farm a bit of the camps, counter jungle, and keep tabs. What Albert's able to achieve, but the Lord down bottom will need some clearing.
And it will be the Holy Shield to proc first. That's going to be the Lord already down. Rendy, again with I'm Offended. This time they have enough damage to take the Marcel down. Or take Marcel on the Uranus down. Sorry, Albert in the back. A boy with a flicker out. Mueza going to be taken down. Oh, Nazara with the cables again. And unfortunately for Kenzie, he won't be able to out-damage the Holy Healing. Rizza with the respawn. Nazara knows that there is no go-away, but there is still Rendy who's keeping Erlan safe.
Yeah. Randy's going to be staying with those 3 for a while from now on, because at this point the winning condition is Erlan. You don't even have to keep tabs on Albert. Yes, he got killed earlier, but he is not the main carry right now. Albert has to function individually from now on, and Erlan has to be the guy that is protected. Oh, Albert knows.
Albert Robob.
He's going to be able to run away. That's Nazara, at least. But this Melissa becomes a problem now, and they need to address it. The only ones who can really access the backline would be the Claude, with the Fanny too, but the go away will always be so vital in just alleviating the pressure, the kill threat towards the Melissa. Has the Malefic gun completed too, so that's extra range to hit the muddles. And let's see, last item should be the Winter Nature for this Melissa.
Yeah, I think the only way for EVOS right now, not EVOS, GEEK fam to actually win a team fight is to Marcel, to exhaust a lot of resources that is supposed to be used when they are appealing for Erlan, so that Nazara and the whole team can actually dive, because Mueza with the Dryad, Brandy is just there with the instant CC lock, can be chained as well with Riza if it gets an easy CC towards Nazara. So it's not easy still for GEEK fam currently, and that's a win of nature by for Kenziski. Before the Trinity?
No, he completes the Trinity already.
Oh, it did? Okay.
Yeah. CHS, Full Staff, and Crucian Sight. So Mueza will tank the damage, and it seems like Marcel is en route to the Dominance Ice. Down bottom though, that wave is crashing.
Yeah, this is free because again, they can't really go in. Option to go away, rapid drive, taunts him all up now with the golden hour, but he's gonna get taken out before he can do anything about it. Now the cables into the back, but the go-away's right there, and you cannot penetrate. Oh, Randy! And I'm a Bennett airline with the flicker in forward. Albert gets the double. It is a win. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh,
Kenzie with the BMI back. Now it's a hunting game. I think Albert just wants to delay the recall, because if he's able to, never mind. Kenzie gets to recall. Lord not spawned in just yet, but EVOS will knock on this base turn in the mid lane. They might actually just go for the end right here. Oh, he's back up in 2. That's gonna be Airline jumping in. Oh, holy baptism catches him. Rizza saved that all the way. And that's game number 1 to EVOS.
a simple finish to a simple game. EVOS takes game 1, Geek found botch at team fight in the Lord pit. And now they're on the back foot.
Oh man, and you could say as well, the golden hour was actually killing Nazar instead of helping him. Yep, freezing Nazar in place, and that gives a lot of time, a solid 3 seconds for Randy to actually prepare for the Don't Run Wolf King. And the guy that is supposedly carrying Geek Fam, or supposed to carry Geek Fam in that moment, the Fanny, was bitten by his own team. Oh man, what?
That was a solo kill, okay.
Was Kanziski wasn't level 4 before that?
Guess not.
Oh yeah, it wasn't. He popped the Blazing Duet after.
Yeah, he's trying to secure the card, I think, then Blazing Duet back right after, but still. Big mess up, and this is the winning moment. Yep.
I don't know, for me it's like, yo, he does well on the Fanny, but I gotta say, dude, what are you thinking? It's a Melissa. Even Kyrie, even Onyx, dude, Onyx ban the Melissa when they're setting up for a Fanny. That's Kyrie. That's Onyx.
Oh, and I feel like the
Airpa,
the Fanny comp is not really supported as well
the
as
nail in the coffin was the Ruby. Bang.
Yep.
Yeah, at that point it doesn't matter if they don't have magic damage, right?
It don't matter if they
have
everything.
Enough HP to work with. It does not matter. Once you go in, you gotta get CC locked, and you have enough damage to burst down at least a Fanny. Marcel is just, hey, we can address Marcel later on. If the Fanny just messed up one time, then it's really hard for you to actually win the game at that point.
Yep. Well, I'll give you guys time to vote for your MVPs. But that was it was a slow game, but we finally saw, you know, the extent to the damage that they have caused. It feels like they're shooting themselves in the leg, right? With that Fanny pick.
Can I vote for Aldo as my MVP?
What about Erpang?
Oh, maybe even more so. Honestly, there's no more like benefit of the doubt for me. These are horrible drafts.
Well, yeah, a bit of a question mark there. I mean, earlier on, I thought they weren't gonna be able to really burst down the arenas with the lack of magic damage, but then it became irrelevant because then we just focus on the carries, we can just focus on the Fanny. And I think in the last golden hour, it wasn't really a way to save Nazara, because Nazara came from like the left side. I thought they were gonna, you know, abruptly fight through that golden hour, but then Nazara just came flying in, got stuck in the golden hour. I don't know if it's a miscommunication or what, but it looked like, to me at least, that was a good golden hour, but then Nazar just came in, dead, gone.
Even if the golden hour is good, I don't think they have enough damage, they have enough resources to actually punish everyone on EVOS' team, not even a single one of them. But MVP player of the match, or player of the game, is going to be Randy with this Ruby, a last pick that turned out beautifully, turned out really good. Probably the most important pick that EVOS had, well, maybe aside from Ballista, in this game. And we can see throughout the game, even here, very early in the game, just punishing a boy. And a boy is a hero that relies on Snowball. And you get, obviously, another kill in the top lane. But we don't talk about that. Kanziski, what a mess up. Moisa here, I think it's a bit of an error, taking a lot of too much turret hits. But at the end, it's still a-okay for EVOS either way, because there is no way Nazara can punish. Here, again, I think Nazara is just a little bit too late. I think that's a clear mistake from Nazara too, with the calculation. But what can he do? You can't really expect Nazara to come in and retreat the goddamn Lord with just a single Fanny. Yes, Nile did that earlier in the previous match, but chances are it's not gonna happen. Oh man. it's Albert just chasing everyone all over the place, and Riza. Riza is a failsafe. Has Riza even used the respawn?
He did.
He did, yeah.
Spawning Albert earlier
Okay.
on.
When he died here, yeah.
Okay. So, a lot of people might think that going for the Uranus might be a mistake, and in a way, to a certain extent, it is. But I think the idea for EVOS is to deny the Uranus scaling, because that's probably the only guy that needs to be solved out of everyone else on the GEEK Fam team. Yes, they can just CC. They can just CC the Fanny. They can just catch the Eudora, and Kanziski will not be able to deal enough damage. But for Marcel as a Uranus, you know, this is the guy that supposedly exhausts all the resources away from EVOS. But that way, I feel the plan to just burst down the Uranus is really not that bad. And this is the last mistake that they did. Moisa with a solid old golden hour, catching 4. And what's the meme again? The saxophone that's playing louder and louder?
What's that?
What do you know? Do you not know that?
Nope. Which one?
Okay.
Not a saxophone memes, I know.
Okay, there you go. Now, this is the loudest the saxophone is played. And Randy, again, with a beautiful catch. Without any wave clear, without the blazing duet, Kanziski will not be able to clear the lane here. And it's all done and dusted. That was pretty quick. It doesn't feel like 14 minutes, to be honest. It's much faster.
Was that Nazara not able to maneuver out of like the impending cable? Because he was cabling in full speed. I think it didn't have reaction time to kind of like shift his course.
Might be the case, but
Trajectory, because like the golden hour was like on the tip of that. It was so close though. I don't think he had any. I don't think he intendedly wanted to dive the golden hour. Even if it did, there was like the shield coming in from the Marcel from Auditizi to reset the stun, but you get caught into like 4 players. It's not a fun time.
might be the case, but we can only guess. Yes, it takes a bit more time for the neurons to transfer.
Neuron. Okay.
To transfer all the thoughts towards your hand, you know, to actually...
Neuron activation.
I swear, man, I'm not even joking. You sound so dead every time GEEK Fam plays. Like, you sound like you're done with life, dude. I'm not even joking. Whenever GEEK Fam plays. When you're casting GEEK Fam games, I mean. It sounds like you're just there. You know, like, you are there, but your soul isn't. You know what I'm saying?
You something station?
Oh, okay, I'm not doing it on purpose, actually. That was
no, I know, but it's just funny. It's funny. It's like, damn.
Oh.
Well, we're gonna pray for better times, Chevin.
Yeah.
Just like that time where you hyped up the GEEK Fam crowd.
Yeah.
Let it all work out.
It only works out if you're gonna end second in the league.
Sends it to the Budapest sky.
Sends it to the Velodrome stand.
Oh my God, the 2 GEEK Fam fans at the Velodrome stand.
Dude, make like your hairline and back up.
Oh,
Yo!
Okay, wait, I'll take over. You can recover from that. Rich Guy, it was Albert.
Yeah,
Wingman is Erlan. Erlan doing a lot of good stuff here. Marcel. I honestly think though, GEEK Fam, Marcel, Nazara, just play for them good at this point. Can we get like some good drafts for Marcel and Nazara? Let's like stop whatever we're doing right now. I think whatever book they have, they gotta tear it to pieces. They gotta get a new book.
Yeah.